The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Villa. An early chance there, first of the game.
Villa clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Mbappe with the short one. Flash, right card! Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That'll be a throw. Rudiger wins the duel this time. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. The ball's gone astray. Well, there's the clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Lino. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Paqueta. Oh, this looks sharp. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a shot! Still goalless. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider puts his foot on the gas. Schneider. Oh, he's going for goal! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Danilo. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, the ball's come loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe plays it short. Can he finish? Goal! Israel!
The goal for Israel after 29 minutes is number 14, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Flamengo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Mbappe really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's pulled back. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's Batistuta. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Danilo. It's gone for a throw-in. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Israel looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a great pick out. Danilo spots it and intercepts. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Has been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lucas Paqueta. He's looking wide. Schneider. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Israel merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Israel have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Israel definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Takes a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Schneider brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Played into space. Lino providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Lino. Has a look and plays it forward. Goes for the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho's cross. It's a good foot in there. Batistuta. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Israel are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Serginho was in no mood for any of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he shoots! And he's following up! He scores! Flamengo are level. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 20, Lucas Paqueta.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now he's off and running, and that has left him in a heap. Lucas Paqueta, out to the left it goes. Lino looking to get on the end of this. Beckenbauer, Schneider. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Lino.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He has a look up. That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw. Flamengo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. De Arrascaeta. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Lino. Now the ball in. He gets big. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Lucas Paqueta has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Israel, number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 22, Batistuta. Number 27,
Vinicius Junior.
Serginho. Number 14,
Played out to the right.
Number
Now it's
17,
Messi.
Mbappe.
And here's
Coming on the
Drogba.
field,
Oh, nice
number
touch.
10, Messi.
Drogba!
Number
Wow, that is finished! Drogba!
Wow!
The goal scored for Israel.
didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
It's Drogba! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And it's Lino. Messi. And here's Drogba. Vinicius Junior!
Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Flamengo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Drogba. Over to the left. Back into the middle. And he's gone searching cross-field.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
We are into overtime. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting just the keeper to beat! Great chance! They've scored! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Israel could not have picked a better time to... And that will be it. Israel are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Israel may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Decent chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Yamal. Serginho. Caceres. And it's Marino. And that's been won straight back. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro makes the interception. Merino. Ruben Neves. Tries to play it through. David Villa looking to run onto it. And he's cut it out. Looking for a corner. Israel with the corner. There first. And they've got rid. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Now it's Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's ambitious. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Threads one in. He can run onto that. He can get that clear. He's gone for goal. That's a decent clearance. Rodri goes for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a go. It's anyone's ball now. Foden is fouled. Ruben Neves. Van Dijk. Engages and forces him off the ball. Batistuta. Foden. Tries to pass it through. Schneider. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Can he get it through? David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Girassi. The shot, surely! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Van Dijk. Israel heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rudiger did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught napping! Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played out wide, delivered with swing, chooses to go back. Alexander-Arnold, it's a pretty loose pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Israel are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Number 8.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Serginho. Coming on the field, number 15.
Bellingham. Israel do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Number 10.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's been taken short. It's gone out for a throw-in. Drogba. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Hoisted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive.
That's rather hopeful. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Marino. Driving on and making good progress. He's looking wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Israel still have the cards to affect this game. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that was very necessary. Beckenbauer. Now it's Yamal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Ruben Neves.
That's good play from him.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's Drogba!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Drogba. Drogba! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Substitutions taking place.
This is their second corner of the game. Mbappe goes short. Takes a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Always onto this. Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ruben Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well cleared. He's well positioned. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a real chance missed. Israel have their third corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. And he whips it in. Now it's Drogba. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ruben Neves. That's a sharp pass. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi, and Messi!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. Messi pinches it off him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Israel are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And here's Messi. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They're urging him. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. Deep into injury time. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Nicely aimed pass. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, super find. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Shot a goal! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Camavinga. Ake. Ake. He's got away. He came in hard, very hard. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Camavinga. Rodri wins the duel this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! Goal! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Israel are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He can run onto that. Jimenez makes the interception. Camavinga. Ake. Van Nistelrooy. He's under a lot of pressure there. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Israel are looking to break at pace. Ake. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, David Villa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Akanji. Stankovic. And it's Ake. This is Jimenez. Stankovic. And it's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. Mosquera concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Caicedo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. Rodri, good purposeful running this. David, and a chance! Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kamavinga, Stankovic, Alexander-Arnold, João Pedro, Beckenbauer. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Schneider. Now it's Villa. Oh, that was vital. Rudiger. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played in with purpose. Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's good defensive concentration.
Knocks it into space. Out towards the flank. Caicedo. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to cross. He's got two. They've scored! Half-time imminent. What a time to score! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Schneider. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Mosquera. Well read, nice interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And just a quick reminder,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Israel head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution for Israel. Number 22,
And the action is back on the way.
Number 14, David Villa. Number 8,
Caicedo.
Schneider.
Messi.
Number 27,
Looking to play him in.
Jorginho.
And this is Stoichkov. There's no flag. And the finish! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 19.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Stoichkov.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Akanji. And Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Then, oh, what a class! It's hit the upright, and it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Van Nistelrooy at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
Kukçu with the short one. Musiala and the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Israel have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Big chance! No mistake!
The goal scorer for Israel after 63 minutes is number 18, Musiala. Musiala. Musiala.
Israel go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Stankovic. Akanji. Kamavinga. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That has not gone well. Musiala with the slide tackle there. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Israel present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution in progress.
And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Solanke. And he's been shifted off it. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Spectacular from Stoichkov! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Israel take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Stankovic. Quality ball. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Akanji. And Caicedo. Kamavinga, and here's Solanke. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukcu. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Solanke, and this is Van Nistelrooy. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Messi, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a sharp pass.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Musiala. He's shifting. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Musiala can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Kamavinga. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Musiala. Now that looks a decent ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. Stoichkov with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's the end. Israel can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships are...
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Adams gets rid without sophistication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Villa. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Sao Paulo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's picked it up out wide. Not the most accurate pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pedro Porro. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Camisa 22.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Good running, strong and purposeful. So can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Serginho really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
No way. Kashiri! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. David Villa could try cutting inside here. Yamal. Now Fabian Ruiz. Mazraoui. And it's Lucas Moura. Tries to play it through. David Villa. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Fabian Ruiz. Casemiro. And Neymar. Foot in. He's found the way through. David Villa. And he's... And Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Mazraoui. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Fabian Ruiz. Neymar. Half an hour played now. Serginho. Schneider. Now it's Villa.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
David Villa! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to pass it through. Played out wide. Has crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Mazraoui. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lucas Moura. And it's Lucas Moura. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fabian Ruiz. Has a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Najraoui. Now Neymar just eases him off the ball. It's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can... And a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Now it's Villa, knocks it out wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Israel really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Israel are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Teremos uma substituição.
Here we go again. Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Casemiro makes the interception. Nicely spread. Great vision. Lewandowski. Hazard. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief. Always goes for a shot! And that is a routine catch. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Ruiz. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Adams is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Good ball, good take. He's big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Couldn't keep it on target.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Nicely weighted ball.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Can he get on the end of this? It's Lewandowski! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Quality ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Israel are down to 10 men. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mosquera. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without hesitation. Rodri. Yamal gets good distance on it. Some really good ball movement. And that was very necessary. And they win it back again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lucas Moura. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodri has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Camavinga knocks it into space. A good determined run. Camavinga with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. Threads one in, gets into some space. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Israel are now down to 8 following the sending off. Oh, what a climb! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Camavinga. That's been slipped through. Shoots! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo making consecutive changes here.
Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7.
Pedro Porro.
Camisa 25.
Now, can they get him away?
That's positional goals. The utilisation.
Chance for a shot! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Lucas Moura. Aimed beyond the defence. He's tried one! Superb from Lewandowski! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Aos 34 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Israel are having a ball here. Looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro goes short. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Under an awful lot of pressure. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. Great chance! And that has faded wide. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Lucas Moura powering forward here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That looks a decent ball. And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicked it back promptly. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Now, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 20, Neymar. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador
Lucas Moura.
Camisa 8.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Camavinga. Can he get it through? Casemiro gets across to intercept that. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options. He's picked his way through. Gnabry with... Up he goes! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Israel looking by any yardstick formidable. Israel are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Israel cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it's hard not to reference this guy, Vitor Roque, because to me, he seems to be like a tube of glue, simply because everything that's played into him just sticks, and nothing seems to kind of go bouncing away off him. And because of that, he's able to get many of his teammates higher up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Pass somewhat off target. Gomez. Roque is onto it in a flash. Now it's Villa, and it's Serginho. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was mighty close. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries to play it through. Gets into some space. So we're still where we started right now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
He's had a shot! Goal! Israel! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Vitor Roque. Stood up well to him there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Andreas Pereira plays it short. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cross into the box. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. Looking for options for movement. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Andreas Pereira! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's in space and looking for options. Thinks about the shot. Oh, nice touch, and it's played in here.
Israel really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vitor Roque. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckenbauer. Batistuta. Now Mbappe. Schneider. Now it's Villa. Oh, what a big quick, good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
That is a little undercooked. He's found a way through. Andreas Pereira. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe has a look and plays it forward. And it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Andreas Pereira.
Israel have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Israel leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And they're on him in a flash. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Gomez cuts out the pass. Andreas Pereira. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. Oh, that looks a decent ball. Israel are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Andreas Pereira, Palmeiras finding their passes.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And the counter is on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 42. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 16.
Terrific header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Villa. David Villa. And this is Battis, and he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Now it's Endrick. Looking for the run. Good chance here! Off the post! Now it's Endrick. That's a sharp pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's going all the way! He's being urged to shoot. He's tried one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Camisa 9. Camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7. Felipe Anderson.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Endrick, over to the left, and it's made its way to him. Who saw this coming? Israel certainly weren't expecting this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Drogba. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. Now it's Endrick. Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Andreas Pereira. And here's Endrick. Knocks it out wide. Now this could be a chance. That's an imaginative pass. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Torres. And it's Felipe Anderson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. He's having a go! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Israel take what... And that will be the final act. Israel have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.